Do not obey. Zombie talk. I've seen some fish you cannot explain.
What's up, guys? It's me, Donotobey, and let's get back into the mysteries of our national parks. Who flipped the trees? Alright, so guys, like I said, there's a mystery that is going around happening in our national parks, okay? Now picture that, right? So a few park rangers and some scattered articles here and there were floating around about this phenomenon. Other than that, there's not much information at all on who flipped the damn trees, okay? Now, allegedly, those who have encountered this scene or these scenes have been totally left confused. Why, you ask? Well, here's one post from a park ranger, okay? Now, this post was submitted by a park ranger here in the U.S. He has recorded a number now of occasions where they find the trees flipped upside down. And it's exactly what I'm saying. The tree has literally been ripped up violently out of the ground, flipped up, and shoved back into the ground. Literally, like, bloop, blam. And I'll have some pictures going by so you guys can kind of get an idea of what the hell I'm talking about. Okay? Okay. Now, what makes this really weird is also when they find that these trees have been, like I said, pulled out and flipped upside down and put back in the ground. Most of the trees, well, really all the trees around that one or two trees that have been done this way have not been affected. So they're saying that they know that they can rule out natural events as far as weather and all that. They believe that a lot of these incidents are isolated incidents, okay? Now, weeks later, the same park ranger was walking through the same park, and he says it's in Washington, okay? Once again, he found a tree that was flipped upside down and was forced, like I said, violently back in the ground. Now, he says these trees are easy to find because they stick out amongst the rest, obviously, because the roots are pointed up to the sky. I mean, it's in here too, but I'm saying it's sarcastic because, I mean, duh. I mean, it may look like a tornado or maybe, you know, like strong winds, but you can tell the difference between a tree getting pulled up and rooted and flipped over, then pulled up, flipped over, shoved back in the ground, and the roots sticking up. Okay, I'm just saying. So the park ranger tried to talk to some people about what was going on, and nobody that he's saying had any idea what he was talking about. Most people were looking at him like he was confused, right? Now, his question and my damn question is, how did someone do this, or something, or some being, or some creature, or some god, or some alien, or, I mean, Bigfoot, giants? We don't know. Sound levitation, experiments, aka through the government, dude, who knows? So, like I said, why did they do this? Like, is this like a marker for the Bigfoots, which a lot of people are pointing towards Bigfoots, pulling it up, flipping it around? They do bend the trees down. You know how they make the little bending of the trees and things like that. I mean, of course, we can lead this to Bigfoot. We definitely can. And like I said, I do believe in a Bigfoot. I've seen one before. Like, I'm telling you, I wasn't up close and personal, but where I live in the mountains, how I sit on the ridge moon, and you can just see the ridge really clear. This man looked like he was 12 foot tall, a top hat like Lincoln. Like, seriously. Saying that's a tall man with a top hat, but then I started thinking, who in the hell wearing a top hat? Plane, trains, and automobiles. You know what I'm saying? So as this creature or whatever being, hell, it could have been a big ass alien for all I know, but this thing turns around and the shadow of it is literally, the shadow of it made its width. I don't know. This thing turned around, it was like massive. And then it walked like 1, 2, like 3 or 4 steps. And the amount of steps it would have taken human would have been maybe 40 to 50 steps across this ridge from this tree line to tree. I mean, it took that motherfucker like 10 steps. So I was like, this is not right. I had a jingle at my door one night late at night that I thought it was my son's father. They had went out, and I remember hearing like, you know, walking, like, because we had a deck so you can hear like the footsteps, and then the door went da-da-da-da, and I heard like, you know, like the breathing of a, you know, like the nostrils. Like, yep, not opening that. So I mean, I don't know, it could have been a Bigfoot, it could have been a monster, it could have been being, I don't know. The thing is, I wanted to bring you guys this video. I'm scared to call the park rangers. Like, I can actually go and see if I can go talk to a park ranger. Like I said, my dad used to work in the national, you know, services, so I know that area. The people that I used to know don't work there anymore, so that's what sucks. But I do want to call, but I really don't want to. I'm already weird, but I'm so scared to call. I'm like, hey, can I ask you about trees being pulled up and ripped up out of the ground and stuff back in the ground? Because there's a lot of other park rangers that have, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can email them. I don't know. Who's to say they'll tell me anyway? Because allegedly I heard that once you become a park ranger, you have to like really sign something, and you get like a, what is it called, an NDA. And I have applied to be a park ranger right before Corona hit, and I got a letter back a couple months ago, and I'm gonna try to do it this summer, because I want to sit up in the tower and I want to look for stuff. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for what I gotta look for my job. I don't know if they should see this, they may not hire me. I do get the job and I do it. My goal is to go and document the stuff that is known to be in the woods, staircases and all that. I don't want to go missing, but like I said, I do want to discover things. Come on, sir. Oh, that's a fly. Anyway, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave your comments below. Hope you guys, you know, are doing good on this 5th of the day of this new year, and do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.